Extra Medium Show.
Let me ask you this. Do you consider work friends to be your friends?
No.
See, I'm the opposite. I have some good friends from work.
No. Okay, so I will hang out with some outside of work, but I won't like add them on social media.
You'll hang out with them outside of work and they're not your friends?
Yeah.
So what
Is that we have stuff in common.
We've golfed with one of them.
Yeah, I've golfed with people I work with too.
I think once you start hanging out outside of work,
And
that's not like a happy hour.
It's only one person that I work with, only because he knows a couple people in my family.
That's your friend, bro. Yeah, it is.
I mean, he's the closest thing to a friend.
At the
that I
very
work
least,
with.
it's a buddy.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Is a buddy less than a friend?
Okay, pal.
Oh, come on, guy.
That's what I mean. What are we doing? You can't do that. That's your friend. It's like a... Does he have a toothbrush at your house?
my culture at my job is significantly different than yours from what you say. So it's yeah, and I'm friends with on Facebook with most of them. Yeah, and they're nice people. You see those people more than your family most of the time.
for sure.
So
This started because I told a girl at work I was like, we're not friends. Like, cause she was like,
Well, I told people I work.
we were talking about something, like, I was like, I mean, I don't have like a lot of friends. And she's like, us? And I was like, we're not friends. I was like, you've never been to my house. I was like, you know what I mean?
but
Like,
some of them have.
a couple. Those, they don't, I mean, they're not really working there. I have, like, one dude at work is like, we hang out outside of work sometimes. But other than that, keep it down out there. Other than that, yeah, she got real salty. I apologized to her. I was like, that was mean. I know it came out bad.
I don't know, someone that gets that mad, maybe she has a little crushy crush.
No, it's not like that. But it's just, I did come across like a dick, I felt like. But
You'll flat out like,
I've told people like we're not friends.
that's
It's
crazy.
like,
But I do hang out. I hang out with them more than I hang out with you guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
now, do you stand around like the coffee machine and bullshit?
Yeah.
I mean, lately, bro, I've been chilling at work.
That drives me insane. I will close my door loud as fuck so they hear it. It's like, you're annoying.
They're living, brother.
That's Shaman's subtle. I have an office flex. I shut my door.
I mean, life is, in my
Is that a
opinion,
corner office?
life is miserable.
No,
You're
I will go.
going in, being a statue, and coming home like.
Now, I will talk to people and like, but it's normally at their desk or at their office. Like, hey,
About their performance.
no, it's like, hey, what you doing this weekend? You know, it's kind of killing time. But I don't sit there and like bullshit for like an hour and a half at the coffee machine. Like,
I do. I'll do any. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell if he's lying or like.
Swear.
But
I
why?
do not
Like,
do
tell
that.
me why. Tell me why.
Why I don't?
Well, why do you feel so passionately against it?
Because no one needs to hear your conversation down the hall. It might be because the coffee machine is right by everybody's desk and offices.
So it's a location issue.
Like
for
if
you.
it was away, I don't think I'd feel as passionate.
See, I work. My whole office, or the area of my office, is salesman. So all we do all day is talk. That's like the job. So
If I can get away without talking to anybody in a day, that's a good day.
Are there like phones ringing all over the place and like?
not really. It's the culture is adapting to now we have a gong. When we get the big ones, it's pretty
I can
great.
see Alex doing
Oh, I hate it.
No,
that would infuriate.
I don't
Yeah,
think. I
me
don't
too,
think.
me too.
From knowing you two, and I don't mean this as a dig or anything. I don't think either of you would enjoy the environment very much.
I can agree with, at least on my side.
Probably same.
But
I
you
would
know,
agree with that.
it makes it dynamic. We do so at my office. We like around Christmas time. We'll take like lunches, and like the one time we all built gingerbread houses. We have coffee tastings. We have everything to get the team going. Chili cook-offs.
Okay, so you do the potluck stuff at work?
Yeah.
It's a little sketchy.
Yeah, I will not.
I get it.
It's like
I
I've seen people's
Same
desk.
time. It depends who it
I've
is.
seen people's desk.
That's
Yeah.
not the same thing, though.
I can't imagine what your house looks like.
Listen, you have no idea when I used to work in the beer industry and go in the backs of these places and still eat there.
Bro,
I have no
I am
shame.
in your house right now. It's not the cleanest place I've ever seen in my life. It's not
But it's
the
not
dirty.
dirty.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I would
Yeah.
trust it though. I would trust your cooking. I'm just saying, like,
I even
No, like if your desk is cluttered, that's one thing. That's completely different. But if it's a dirty desk,
see, I get more worried about like animals and that kind of thing. But
I'll even do volunteer stuff outside of work with the team. It feels. When's the last time you volunteered? You too.
high school.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I don't
That's
know.
it. It feels so good.
I don't know.
When
Well, would you count like donating?
no.
Not like
Service.
donating.
Time.
So
Donating your
giving
time.
No.
blood? Okay.
I don't count that.
Okay.
I mean, you're voluntarily giving blood, so that is its own thing. But I'm talking
Yeah.
providing a service to someone in need.
High school for sure.
Yeah. High school.
It feels so
And it was
good.
with you.
When we did the haunted house,
Yeah.
around Christmas time, there's a local church that they have a really big youth program for the local kids, and they earn the like shroot bucks from like basically, and then at the end of the year,
They don't call them that.
no, it's not, but
Okay.
that's the best analogy I could come up with.
Yeah.
And then they get to spend it. A whole bunch of people donate toys and
Monopoly
and-
money.
Monopoly money.
I take mine back. The last time I volunteered was Little League.
I guess that counts.
Was what?
When we
When we
coached.
coached.
Oh,
Yeah.
We didn't get paid.
Yeah.
that's true.
I didn't have a kid on the team.
That's true. Okay, good job,
But
Shane.
it was sad because it's from a community that has a lot of immigrants around here, and the kids had this money that they earned all year, and they could have bought themselves all these toys, but they used it to go Christmas shopping for their families. So they would spend their money to buy like sets of pots and pans and shoes and blankets and stuff for their family, and it puts things in perspective. I think a person should volunteer at least once a year to I don't want to say keep grounded, because that's like an elitist thing to say, like,
It is.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it, no,
shit,
no, but it puts things in perspective that like you are fortunate.
He came
We
in
all
here all
do.
zen today.
Yeah.
Hey, turn
Not
it
stressing. He's like, "Hey, calm down. Wait for the message in the stars." So he didn't say that. He said something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but something like
what's
that.
there to stress about if there's nothing to stress
Everything, my life. It's the end of the world as we know it.
about?
Everything's
maybe
on
in
fire.
2032. I don't know.
Well,
Or
there's
for some,
there's a lot of
Yeah.
different things going on right now that
Does.
make me wonder about the longevity of us.
everything's got to come to an end. Anywho,
Would be badass to see it.
would it?
Kind of.
I started watching this movie on the plane called ISS.
International Space Station.
Yeah, and it's about some Americans and some Russians up there, and they witnessed the nuclear holocaust, and then they're told by their governments that they have to take control. But I couldn't hear it because the headphones suck, so I don't know what happens. But it was a good movie. If you're ever on a
Do
United
they just
Airlines
try and
flight,
kill each other?
I didn't get it that far.
I bet they do. That's pretty cool.
Would you? If you were an astronaut up there?
Would I what?
Like, would you follow the order?
I don't think so.
Nah.
I think we'd chill.
Yeah, I think you're better off, at least for the immediate.
Yeah, like what we're doing.
Situation.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Right.
Let's just tell. Let's both tell them that we followed orders.
Right. Well, right. How are they going to know?
Yeah. And
Well, I mean, they might know that.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true.
How about neither.
But I think the problem is everyone has to 100% be in agreement, and I think that's what it was leading up
Well, yeah,
to.
you kill that guy.
Well,
It would kill that guy, his
maybe.
partners.
No, he just saw a
Maybe.
dude get killed.
Hey, He's already automatically outnumbered then at that point. So, yeah. But what are we talking about this week?
Well, this is a horrible transition. we were talking family movie night, which I guess we could talk bad, inappropriate family movies. Movies maybe you watch with your parents. I have a couple that I watch with my parents.
All right, let's hear them because I have a real good one.
Well, let's start off first and say, like, when you first off, you think family movie night, Friday night, Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Blockbuster. This is my experience.
Yeah.
We didn't get Pizza Hut though, but
I don't think we ever did this, but go on.
you never went to Blockbuster.
No, I did, but I went to Family Video.
Yep. That was the thing under.
I mean, I had a local video store I went to called Uncle Dave's.
So did we. I remember the local one I used to go to used to be an old Pizza Hut. Pretty cool.
Anyway, got a couple slices of pizza, screaming cold Coke. Friday night, you're 9,
Screaming cold.
screaming cold.
You gotta go.
What movie? Just gut feeling. What movie comes on?
Independence Day.
Wow,
I enjoy that movie.
family movie night.
I think,
Independence Day.
I think that
it's a
would have been
little violent,
Yeah, I think it would have been a solid choice for us.
but it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I think so. That's not bad.
Thank you. That's just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So there might be some deeper level thinking involved, but and what about you?
Space Jam, the original. I don't know why.
Yeah. The problem is there were a lot of people in my house with very different schedules. So we didn't do this.
Yeah,
too
see,
often.
mine would depend on like if my dad was home because he was over the road. If he was home, it'd be like Fifth Element.
That's a crazy.
That's
one.
not family movie night.
That's-
though. I mean, I guess.
That's what we watched. If he wasn't home, it'd probably be, I don't know, like a old classic movie because my mom was really into those.
Like Gone with the Wind.
I watched that recently. Hated it. I didn't hate it. It was okay, but the main character, what's her name? Scarlett O'Hara. I think something like that.
Yeah.
She's fucking whining the whole time.
What you seen Casablanca?
No,
I have once.
I haven't. I've started it, but I never got to finish it. But if we're talking about old, like Sis and KNFC, and I think that's
You don't got to justify your
Yeah, you're right. You're
movies.
right. Well, I do because you always yell at me.
People say it's a good movie. I don't find it a good movie.
Yeah,
What?
it's
Casablanca.
it's boring.
Another family one that jumps out. These are mainly movies that I've watched. I remember watching young with my grandpa. Jungle to Jungle.
Yep.
Dude, literally
Tim Allen?
watched it the other day.
Did you?
Well, I mean, a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Is that the one with Tim Allen?
Yeah, and Martin Short.
Tim Allen had a run there in the 90s
Dude.
where he was in everything. That's not the one with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No,
That's
that's
where he's stepdad.
son or
Man,
man of the house or something. No, is it?
something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was that.
Where they're in the scouts, but they're
Yeah.
not the scout. They're like the
Yeah, wait, yeah.
yeah. Have you ever seen Bushwhacked?
Yes, I have.
That's another one. That's one that not a lot of people know, but that one is
It is Man of the
top
House.
tier. Man in the House, yeah.
Yeah, it's the other one. He has a tarantula in the bowl thing.
That's what's his name?
I don't know.
What's the kid's name? It's like
I don't know. Oh. And yeah, Jungle to Jungle. Wow, that's a good pool.
Bushwhacked.
No, Jungle
Jungle
to
to
Jungle.
Jungle?
I mean,
Yeah.
Bushwhacked is too, but Jungle to Jungle.
That's one of those like it's a Disney movie. I
Are you
think
talking
Yeah.
about the name of the kid in the movie or the actor?
the kid in the movie.
It's like Mimi Suku.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's how do you spell it?
Mimisiku.
Maybe I don't know. Regardless, that's like a good Disney movie, like the live action. It's not a live action movie because there was never an animated version of it. But like,
Did you ever watch Indian in the Cupboard?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That was a good one.
I never liked that one too much.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I read the book. And books even better.
Too fake for you.
Cultural appropriation.
I mean, I watched Little Giants the
Little
other
Giants
day.
is a good
I
one.
went on a run. It's on YouTube,
Is it?
but yeah, it's solid. They care way too much about Pee Wee football. That's what happens with a lot of those. Like I watched the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
He like stays up at night because he missed a shot when he was 8. Like,
You think you're ever gonna be a dad like that?
let it go.
Like just pushes their kid. In
I hope not. Unless he wants to be pushed.
Listen,
It's not worth winning if you can't win big.
I
So-
have
sorry.
experienced travel ball parents because when I played ball, I only played like
The highest
little
level.
league. Well, nothing but the
He
best.
played on the good teams until he got to the teams I was on.
Damn.
That's okay. Anywho, these JV All Stars that have kids and then put their kids in like these hitting and pitching clinics and all this bullshit, spending thousands of dollars for their kid who clearly doesn't want to be there. And it's like you are living in a reality
Is that
that
abuse?
is. It's borderline. And these guys, especially the dads, are just pieces of shit. And they're mean as crap to their kids. Kids just want to be a freaking kid, and they're like, no, you gotta, I don't know, we got a clinic at
Teach that boy
6
discipline.
a.m. No, fuck
Now,
that.
if the kid wants to play and he wants to be the best, I have no problem giving him the opportunities to work on, with clinics and stuff. That, if the kid is, a diehard player and he wants to, I see no problem with that. But sit back and let him develop himself, with professionals. I can guarantee you there's nothing that I'm going to
There's
tell him.
something to be said like about pushing like a kid that wants to do it. Like you
Yeah.
can push a kid, that's fine.
But like you said, if he clearly doesn't want to be
Well,
there,
that's different. But I'm just saying, like,
I don't know. It's all a scam. It's all just a way for people to make money.
what?
Like travel ball.
I don't know that that's a scam. I mean, I guess to a point, yeah.
It's like you can get the same experience playing Little League, playing.
yeah, because we played on
Local.
like fall balls and stuff where we traveled, and they were nearly as much as like some of these travel ball teams are.
Don't get me started on kids in sports today. I'm just kidding. No,
Participation.
no,
trophies.
I do hate, and this is gonna make me sound like a boomer or something, but
You are
hate-
coming off pretty boomerish.
No, I
right
know,
now.
and no, I'm guilty of it too because I bought some cool stuff when I was playing, or I had some cool stuff bought for me.
Dang, I already know where this is going.
The fucking sliding mitts, the shin guards, and I don't get it.
Let them have fun,
But
man.
You're right. As long as they're still playing, hey, you're right. But here's the thing, if specifically with baseball, and this
How you feel
goes,
about a bat flip
I love it.
at any level?
Absolutely.
Oh well.
If you're pissed off about a bat flip, throw a better pitch next time. That's my opinion. The baseball players where they wear their pants above their knees. I dislike that so much.
I don't. No,
Above
I
the
don't.
knees?
I don't have
Above
details.
the knees. The end of their
Okay.
pants
I,
is
I, I
above
get that. Like I would wear mine up, but it would be like calf.
It's because they have giants.
That's not it.
And they have-
You're seeing these 8-year-old kids with them above their
Oh.
knees, and then it goes
I
all the
haven't
way up to
seen
the
that.
pro
I haven't,
level.
I haven't paid attention.
I hate it. That's the one thing I'll stick to my guns on.
That's not a problem. It's never been in my brain until right now.
You'll notice it now.
I don't think I will. I don't pay attention to a lot of little kids.
Well, it's not. I'm speaking more so on the MLB, but we're way off topic now.
Yeah.
There's no topic. That's not how life works. You know. You just gotta kind of.
You're
Can't
right.
stress about stuff. You gotta.
Absolutely, brother.
you gotta
Just feel the
gotta take it.
vibrations of the earth.
Yeah.
I,
Wait. Caught it. Go.
Nice. Would you watch scary movies with your family?
No, my family weren't. We're
I
not
grew
scary
up
movie.
never watching a scary movie.
I watch scary movies, but
Same.
not with my family.
Like if my extended families were there, then yeah. Like,
Cousins
yeah.
at my grandma's house, like with my cousins at my
Yeah.
cousin's house, that kind of thing. We would watch scary movies at friends' house.
I would watch at friends' house all the time, like movies like Step Brothers.
Oh my God, you're such a little
Grandma's
kid.
Boy.
I watched Grandma's Boy this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Nick Swardson is great in that movie.
Yeah, all those kind of like Euro Trip.
I was old when those came out.
Yeah. You know.
Kinda. I mean, not old, but
I remember one of the first times I ever went over to my in-laws. At the time, obviously, we were just dating and we were kids. We were still in high school, maybe. And
excuse me, it's inappropriate.
Brought over, because I assumed it was just going to be me and my wife watching the movie for whatever reason. I brought over Reservoir Dogs. Boy, was that a bad choice.
Looking at you like you're a psychopath.
Well, I remember they came up to start watching the movie as soon as the ear scene happens. You know the ear scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, oh, shit. Because
You had seen it.
I had seen it before. So I knew it was just going even farther downhill after that point. So, you know, they muscled through it. They didn't ever comment on it, and I didn't ever comment on it. So here we are.
Well, I think it's okay then.
It's okay now.
It's not. It's better than like a sex movie.
You think so?
Like, you ever seen Monsters Ball?
Mm-mm. Oh, with Halle Berry?
Yeah.
No.
I watched that.
I watched that with my parents.
Yep.
Jesus
That or,
Christ.
Like, what is it?
I remember like closing
Black
my
Snake Moon or
eyes.
whatever
Black
it was.
Snake Moon. That's you watched that? Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus, that's inappropriate too.
My dad, as soon as we would turn a certain age, it's like he like, you should know, like, this is what the female body looks like. This is what the male body looks
I
like.
mean, it's deeper than that. He's got her chained to a radiator and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like, I didn't know what was going on.
This is disturbing imagery at any age. It kind of haunts me. I saw an episode of Nip Tuck Too Young.
Oh, yeah?
Fucked me up. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that.
Really?
I haven't either.
I know what it is, but
Did you ever get plastic surgery?
no.
Yeah.
On what?
Smoother balls. No. And I would like my toes to be more symmetrical.
My toes are so compressed. It's sickening.
Really?
No, they're not crunched up. They're like people have space in between their toes. Mine are like that. From wearing cleats for so long, I'm like a geisha.
From
Yep.
wearing cleats for so long.
Yeah.
Those were too small of cleats.
I mean,
Nah.
yeah, bro, you didn't wear cleats that long.
I did.
And I don't think so.
I think, hey, genetics, baby.
I don't think that's what it's from. I think you're wearing the wrong size shoes or something.
I disagree.
I don't think I wore cleats a lot in my life. Never. I don't have that.
I mean, I have kind of the same thing, but I don't think it was from cleats.
I have small toes.
Like, my first 3 toes are like that, and then my middle one's...
I don't want to see your feet, bro. I don't want to see your feet at all.
You don't.
I kind of do.
No, you don't.
No. Oh, what happened with your feet? Are we not talking about that? Did you go to the doctor? We'll talk about it later. we'll talk about it later. I'm sorry.
Anywho.
The Sandlot.
That's a
Sandlot was-
quality movie.
Yeah.
Makes me emotional. You ever seen the movie Josh and Sam?
No.
I would highly recommend. It's on Netflix or on YouTube as well. It's a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
Their parents are divorced and they run away from home basically. And
What about Simon Birch?
yeah,
I was just thinking that.
I don't care for it.
No.
I mean, I saw it as a kid, but
That's a little bit of ableism
I don't
coming out
want-
of you.
I didn't care for it either.
Sure.
I mean, it's a rather short movie.
Oh, God.
Okay, I've said this before, but little people kind of creep me out.
Okay.
I don't
got
think
it.
you needed to double down on that statement.
No, I thought my joke. I thought my joke was way over the line.
You absolutely didn't need to say that.
No, I know it's this thing that I shouldn't, but I don't know if it's a phobia or what.
Is that a phobia or a prejudice?
No, that's a phobia. John Stamos has the same issue. You never seen that
The
thing
face
where,
of little people
the one
oppression.
comedian,
John Stamos, the face of little person oppression. John
No.
Stamos, shame on you.
the one comedian who's a little person, did a skit where he chased John Stamos, and he has that phobia, and he freaked out. Forget.
I don't like that.
They'll call anything
Brad
a phobia
Williams.
nowadays. Now,
I don't like that. It's discrimination.
would you go to? I saw an ad on Facebook actually today. It's funny you bring it up for wrestling. How do you feel about that?
See, I'm torn. Because, like,
There's no one putting a gun to their head to do it.
I mean, they gotta make a living. I mean, regular people wrestle.
wow. This guy is out of control.
What? Why shouldn't they be able to?
Guess I
I think regular was the
Yeah,
wrong
that's
choice
fair.
of words to use. on
because that
that
implies that they're
one. Irregular. At least you're not on camera.
yeah, I mean, I understand the point that you're making, but I don't think I can condone it.
You wouldn't go?
I don't think so.
Would you go?
Probably not either.
Settle that.
Not that I don't condone it or not anything. It's just I don't. Like I said, they kind of.
I'm thinking about going.
We're all three in different corners.
Hey, it's quality entertainment. It'd be quality entertainment if it was anyone.
I just feel like it's.
Look.
I don't know.
Like underground wrestling. I've never been to a
like
show like that.
backyard
That's
wrestling.
that's
kind of
different. I would go to that for sure
Why?
because I just want to see people get hurt.
Well,
deals. I think like Alex is trying to egg us on.
no.
You remember the Demolition Derby? That dude's concussed. He might be dead. I saw the worst whiplash I've ever seen in my life. There's no way they were licensed to do that. I wanna
Dude,
go. We should go back. We have to go back.
His back did a full 90-degree. I've never seen someone's body move like that. He hit a car so hard, and that seatbelt failed so bad.
Dude, he hit so hard off that. Like, and then one guy didn't have like a fire retardant suit, so another guy just took his shirt off and he put that shirt over his arms and drove the car.
Yep. There weren't a lot of rules.
Yeah, I
in
was
this
about to say
event.
that does seem like the safest.
He had a helmet though.
It was cool.
Man,
Would you drive in one?
no.
I don't think I would.
I know someone that has.
A demolition derby.
There's like a bucket list.
I don't
thing.
see why.
I think they did it.
I would rather drive a like a monster truck on like crush
Yeah,
cars.
yeah.
I want to do a monster truck that does a backflip. That'd be sick.
Have you ever been to a monster truck rally?
No, I want to.
Dude, you gotta go.
I
It's
know.
so sick. I went when I was like
I never got to do those things when I was younger.
8, maybe 7, 8. So sick. Like not with my parents either. My babysitter's husband and daughter went, and they took me.
Damn.
It was so sick.
Was his daughter into it?
Yeah, we got to go down and like take pictures. I met Gravedigger. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it was so sick, dude.
I never did anything like that. We went to Disney on Ice. Kind of cool.
As a kid,
Yeah.
I don't know if they had that when I was a kid.
Did they have ice back then? Like, did they have modern refrigeration?
All beverages were warm until I was like 10.
You had to go down to the cold box.
And go, oh yeah, well in the colder season, you go put it in the crick. Do you know anybody that says crick?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Most of my family are very. Is that a southern thing? Would you?
It is a southern thing.
Yeah, I don't have.
Wrestle.
I used to
My
get
mom says that.
what, like Tuesday.
Phew.
That's what my grandma used to
Is
say.
she from PA?
No, she's from OH.
Phew.
But hey,
Oh.
We're so off topic.
that's all right, baby.
So, I was at the store on my way here. Actually,
Mm.
I had to get some cat food for my cat.
I hate that for you.
Well, I don't mind. It's my kiki. Anyway, I had some wet cans. I brought it up. The lady says, "What kind of cat do you have?" I didn't know what to say.
Why does it matter?
I said,
Well, it's not even that. Like I couldn't. What is it? Maycoon.
I said,
Calico. There's
what do you think I said?
A white one.
A white one.
She's like, oh, man.
What are you supposed to say? It's not like that's a Rottweiler. Like it's not. I don't look at
how
cats
many. You
like
know
that.
cat breeds?
I know a couple. Calico, Persians,
Tabby.
Tabby.
Sphinx or.
I guess I do know some cats, but I don't know what my cat
one
is.
called?
Then you have like the long hair,
Siamese.
short hairs.
Were you long hair or short hair?
You should get it.
Like cats.
Really?
No, that's not-
I think he's a cat guy.
he seems like he'd be a cat guy.
Why don't you like cats?
It's not that I don't like them.
You just
Like-
said I don't like cats. You literally just
I don't like having.
you just said that.
Like I pet your cat when I'm over at your house. That
Yeah, it
sounded
does.
way too bad. But like, yeah,
Could've been worse.
Mom
I
has.
said you rub them up. Go
My
ahead.
mom has cats, and you have a cat. I have no problem with the cats.
I
just
could
don't
see
like having
Shaman with a nice like one of those big I guess calico cats would be with a self-cleaning litter box that just like does its thing because he would ball out on that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How would I do that?
See a little. Yeah, that's what I mean. I have a little buddy. I see you as a cat guy. I think you should look
You're
into
not
it.
supposed to scoop cat litter if you're pregnant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has like some chemical in it and stuff
I don't know why. I
to
just
make you go.
I had to do it for 9 months. Hated it. Half the time I didn't even scoop. I just dumped it all out and refilled it. It's
I'm
like-
so happy that I have exhibited my hatred for wet cat food enough for you to not ask me to help with that. That fills me with so much joy. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll do it if. No. My wife will do it if it's absolutely
it doesn't-
necessary.
It doesn't gross me out at all.
You drive over there, but you make her get out and
Dude,
go
I'll
there.
start gagging.
In an end of the world situation, I'm frying that shit up for sure. Little pate,
man, I've never been hungry enough to consider it. I know it's possible.
little turkey
But-
gravy pate on wheat.
No, what about a
I think you could sear
seafood
it. I think you
platter
could sear
pate?
it. I think you could sear it enough, especially if you had some hot sauce or something. Cat food sandwich.
You're gonna make Alex sick right now.
Dude, I throw
Well,
up so
tall
easily.
glass of milk.
It's crazy. Like if my dog throws up, I'm out for the count.
Really?
Oh, it's terrible.
If I throw up right now, would you throw up?
Yeah,
If I gagged right now, would you throw up?
it'll get close.
I'll do it.
You want to see me
No,
too?
when we were on vacation, your wife was getting sick. And you
Oh,
said-
that was
Yeah, humans aren't so bad. It's the dog stuff because the dog seems more chunky.
your
Yeah.
wife was so sick it made me feel not that sick
Oh yeah.
because I was sick.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No,
Because I was
she was
feeling,
miserable. I thought she might have died, but
I was feeling real crappy, and I looked at her and I was like, I can't say anything.
I knew like
I'm not gonna say a word.
she was not doing.
Everybody
we
thinks I'm
unlocked
cool.
a new problem she experienced because we didn't know she was she would get seasick, and then that trip
I always end up
Proved
on boats. I'm seasick. I always end up on boats
you do end up on a lot of
all the
boats.
time. I guarantee 2 months. Whenever I go on a trip, I end up on a boat. I might put my foot down this
I
time.
like being on boats.
Even though I have to get on a plane, that's even more scary.
Yeah, me.
Bro, everywhere I've gone on multiple trips recently for work, and either the same day or the day after, there's a plane crash that's related to the destination I'm at.
I was thinking that.
Wichita, Arizona. That's just two, but dude,
Toronto. There's one today.
yeah, the Arizona one.
Oh, was that Arizona?
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wasn't he just?
I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% confident.
You're the
in
angel
saying-
of death.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm
That'd
sorry.
be sick.
I don't
The
think. I don't
plane
think
that
it would.
was in Wichita was the one I was on earlier in the day. It's the same exact plane.
They just turned around and came
Yeah.
back to.
It was rerouted to DC because there were no more return flights to Cleveland.
Huh.
And the Wichita airport is very small. So the chances are there. So anywho, don't fly after me. You can fly with me. Just not
Fly
after me.
with me, come in.
Here's a couple
So
hot
if I get
takes.
bumped from a flight that we're both on, don't take the one right after you.
Yeah, maybe not. But two things. One, when I was waiting for my flight over the weekend, I was sitting, they have the chairs at the gates, but then they also have counters where you can work. And I was working on some stuff, and this lady sits next to me and has a conference call on her phone with whoever, full blast, zero usage of headphones. I'm like, what the fuck?
You should have like said inappropriate stuff.
My boss has done that, and I've been on the other side of it. You can't, even with like her wearing headphones, you're still hearing everything around her, and it's like just calling me back afterwards.
Well, another time waiting for a different flight, I had a guy in front of me sitting at the gate. He answered a FaceTime call, and it was a 30-minute call. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Was it a girl?
no.
Oh,
It was an older man. It's so...
Cats in the Cradle.
On my flight, I had a connecting flight from Houston to Cleveland, or from Phoenix to Houston. And on that flight were about 20 recently retired individuals going to Costa Rica. Maybe the most insufferable group I've ever experienced in my life. They, they just act like... And maybe rightfully so. They're like, I put in my time, so now I can act like just like a complete ass.
Like the flights that I've been on, the nicest people are usually the people around our age, and the most miserable ones are like the elderly-ish.
Are you one to get mad if a baby's crying?
You know he is.
I know he is.
Not
Yeah.
if it's a normal cry, but if they're wailing, like the parents doing something wrong.
If they cry
Is
like
it?
a little person, he's...
Start seeing red.
Like I get on a flight,
I mean, babies cry. You
Yeah.
cried when you were a baby?
yeah.
I'm sorry,
Damn.
it's crazy.
Dang, that's unprofessional.
I got hope. Sorry.
On one of my flights, I had a couple children crying and
You should have went back there. Suck
coddled.
Rear the child.
It's like, excuse me, ma'am, I got this.
Excuse me, ma'am. I need to rear your child.
I'm also the guy that once I sit in my airplane seat, I am
You're
not
getting
moving.
up.
I will not go to the restroom or anything.
Yeah, I'm the same.
It scares me.
I remember
I get it.
somebody
I get
asked me to switch seats with them, and I pay for the aisle seat because I'm a taller person, right? And a bigger person. I was like, no.
And you're fully entitled to say
Yeah, and they got mad at me for saying no because they had to scooch over to their actual seats.
He says, it's funny to be angry and say the word scooch. Sir, you have to scooch over.
No, they're like, they were the older group, the older couple, and they were mad at me because it's like, you booked those seats.
Well, that's the thing. At least for me, I never fly. Who's the one that you can't pick? Like Frontier? Or
Southwest.
Southwest?
Yeah, Southwest.
I never
They're,
fly.
they're changing that.
Well, yeah. But every flight I'm on is a flight where I've chosen my seats.
Yep.
So, A, you didn't book in time, so the seats were all taken up, the good ones. Not my problem. B, you're on a different flight that got delayed or whatever, and they bumped you to this flight. Also not my problem. So, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, like I've been on a where I got bumped and had to sit in a middle seat. I didn't bitch at the guy next to me. Like I know he was uncomfortable because I filled that seat the entire time. I'm just trying to keep my elbows.
Yeah, I'll
in.
be mad. I'll be mad.
I'm just glad it was like the front row right behind like the partition where it had the extra leg room, but I was still in the middle seat. And I'm just like so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Those are great for foot room, but they're shitty if you have a personal item. Because then
Yeah.
you have to put two things in the overhead.
You put it all the way up, right?
Hmm?
Talking about the emergency exit seat?
No, like the section behind like first class
Oh.
to economy or whatever.
Yeah.
We went on this tangent.
No, who
so
cares?
what have you guys watched?
I mean, I kind of told you stuff I watched. I watched Grandma's Boy with Nick Swartzen.
Who's the best character in that movie?
Either Nick Swartzen, I think, or
The robot guy?
JP.
That's the robot guy?
Yeah.
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 I watched
Say, oh my friend. Like, he talks like a robot.
so 2 movies I watched on the flights. One was Conclave. Have you seen that?
That's about the priests.
Yeah, well, sort of. Yes. It's about the cardinals who the pope dies, and it's about the process of finding the new or picking the new pope. And it's really interesting. It was really good. It has Ralph Fiennes in it and Stanley Tucci. Is that how you say his name?
It is. Indeed.
It's a good movie.
Indubitably.
It's a little like, I mean, it's not super like actiony or
It
obviously.
sounds
but
boring.
It's a interesting. It's a thinker. I'll say that it's a thinker because there are some, I guess, if you want to consider them twists. And then I started watching, and the flight flew faster than they said it was going to, so I still have to finish it. The Gorge.
Oh, on Apple?
Yeah.
Do you find
That looks really good.
Do you find that like on a plane you think things are better than they are when you're not on a plane?
I'm more willing to try new movies.
And like you're locked in and stuff. Like I do that a lot, and I'm like, this is really good. And then I get home and I'm like, I'm gonna finish it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this sucks.
I have a really bad so I flew United, and they have a ton of free movies.
I've never used any of
They
anybody's free movies or anything.
well, I mean, the TV's on the headrest, so easy peasy.
You wouldn't use a TV on the
I've
headrest?
never used it.
You didn't when we went to Mexico. There was a TV in front of us. You didn't use
I
that.
just watched the plane as it went.
That's crazy.
Why?
Because I had my own movies that I was watching.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I turned on sports and then watched a movie as
well,
well.
that's exactly what I
Because
did.
I'm
Uh,
It
crazy.
was also the first time that I was flying, so I was making sure we were going in the right direction. So I was.
What were you gonna do if we weren't?
Excuse me, stewardess. We're going north instead of south.
So you'd be like, that thing's wrong. Shut the fuck up.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
but the Gorge, I still have about 30 minutes left, so I don't have
looks
the.
really good.
I think it's so far really good. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's not predictable necessarily, but it's like it has one of those scenes where they find an old movie reel, and in the reel it explains everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like it's one of the I don't know.
I've seen enough.
It's
on
like there's
TikTok.
a name for that, but I don't know what it is. But it has
Yeah.
one of those, which is fine.
It's
Like,
just kind of a cheap way to like give
absolutely,
backstory. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So, but it's good, and Miles Teller is good, and what's her name, like Anna Taylor-Joy or something,
Yeah, something
Anya
like
or something like that. It's fun. It's on Apple TV, so it's not as attainable as other movies, but
That's why I haven't seen it.
it's
But I've seen enough on TikTok that I'm pretty sure I've seen.
yeah. Basically, there's a giant gorge, and a person from the west. So like
What is a gorge exactly?
a big ravine.
Ravine, like a
I mean, yeah, we have a
it's like
gorge
the
here.
Grand Canyon almost.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
Oh.
as wide, I would say. Right?
Yeah, it was pretty narrow,
It's
but
filled with
really
water.
deep. There was a river in it.
Okay.
But they ever since World War II, someone from the west and someone from the east, like Russia, would have this lookout position over the gorge, and they had to keep what's in the gorge in there. And they're called the Hollow Men. And
that's cool.
you come to find out what they are, and yeah, it's good. It's I'm excited to finish it. Maybe I'll finish it tonight. Probably should have finished it before I talked about it, but
Yeah, but
here
it
we
looks
are.
good.
Yeah, it was good. What about you, Shaman?
I've been watching a lot of TV shows. Like I've been watching The Sons of Anarchy that I talked about on the last episode. Started watching Vikings. Good show.
It's like isn't it like the same thing?
It is like a
Cowboy. SVU.
Who do you root for?
The cops.
Oh, okay.
In SU. But yeah, I've just been watching a lot of TV shows.
He said the
No.
cops.
No new movies, I would say.
Very
Do you think Vikings is historically accurate?
No.
I would say no, but more than like
Have you seen?
movies.
Have you seen the? It's like an Instagram, it's probably a TikTok account too, but it's like it's AI, but it's like POV. You wake
Yeah.
up as a Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think how do you think? What do you think of this?
I don't think they're very true, but it's cool to see. Like I recently saw one POV. You wake up as a person building the pyramids. It was cool. It was,
Would you ever do one of what do they call it, like Ren fairs?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I think so.
that'd be fun.
I think I would do
always
that.
see 'em and it's
I
like,
think I
that
would
was
do
so
that
cool.
before I did a war reenactment. I do.
That's
A
shot.
war reenactment is just such a. It would be a shot at the war reenactment. Sorry. It's just so. I feel like I'd be like 2 hours in. I'm like, I'm over. Oh, I'm done.
So you want to do any like LARPing?
That's different.
LARPing is different. Where
I would LARP. I think I'd be good at it.
There was a park where
Parkour.
we had my niece's birthday party last year, or some event, and there were people outside the hall LARPing. That laugh was not nice because it is cool. One, they're
Yeah, I
having
mean,
fun with their friends.
It's not,
That's all
okay,
that matters.
First of all, it's not cool.
But it's okay to not be cool. How
That's
about
fine. True, but let's
Okay.
not lie.
that? Okay.
It's not cool.
But they're having fun with their friends. It's inclusive. Yeah, well,
It's
nah.
inherently not cool.
But I can't talk shit because I have interests that some people might think are uncool.
But yeah, I'm not.
You know,
But I'm just saying, as far as like cool guy shit.
I think people could get cooler characters from what I've seen on TikTok and stuff. Like some of the characters are like, what are you?
We
what
should,
are you doing?
dude. All right, we're gonna make a video. We're gonna roll up on some shit and challenge some people.
You know what it'll be like? It'll be like when Hector fought Achilles and Troy.
Yeah, exactly like
sick.
that.
That'd be sick.
We can Trojan horse them,
Whoever wins. I don't know.
but we'll use something different. I don't know. We'll have to call it something else.
What weapons would you use?
Just probably a sword and shield.
Yeah? I can imagine you a sword and dagger or something.
I feel like I need some
Spear and
defense
shield.
though.
You would?
Yeah.
I thought you'd be the guy that has like the spell pouches that you throw.
You ever see
Like
that?
Frozen!
Blocked it.
Did you ever see that?
I'm immune.
Where the LARPers find a dead body in the woods.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're being interviewed
yeah.
by the news.
Yeah.
He was like, I try to resurrect it, but
I tried to revive spell. He wouldn't come back. And he's
That's
like, The cops
crazy.
got all mad because he sprinkled, or he used some kind of spell. I forget. And it involves a lot of glitter.
and he was 100% serious.
I don't know if it's serious or not, but it's good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it involves a lot of glitter. They said we contaminated the crime scene.
No, I would not do that. I'd probably go either a spear and shield or just two swords.
What about you? Bow and arrow?
Nah, I'd probably do a sword and shield. Anything that could make me look like a crusader, the better. You know what I mean? Like a full...
Like, would you get the big shield?
What we should do is
No,
just...
you need like a club.
club.
Not a
That's such
club.
fucking-
Don't say it like that.
sucks.
Not a club, like a hammer. Like a,
Okay, like a battle hammer.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better about that. We could all get shield.
He said club.
Yeah, make a shield wall. It'd be like 300. That'd be sick. Just 3, not 300.
I just think it'd be
Just
funny.
pulling.
I think it'd just be so funny just to like okay, start and then just full speed sprint. Like just like
Just buy
just
yourself a
like
shield.
yeah, just like fly.
They gotta stop because somebody got hurt.
I think it'd be so fun. They'd freak out.
Like who?
We're
these
doing
guys?
it. And if I die, I die. Just go. Just yeah. A blaze of glory. First 5 seconds. Just,
Would you wear like war paint?
Yeah, I would go all in. Whatever the theme was.
Yeah.
If we were medieval, yeah.
What
if
would
we
you
were,
dress up as if you went to a Renaissance fair? Just like normal attire, or would you be like a
jester?
not like? Would you dress up as someone from the actual 1500s, or would you dress up as someone from like a D&D campaign?
Probably real 1500s
Yeah.
Yeah.
with like cotton underwear and like.
What kind of material is your underwear right now? Let me see.
Wool.
Show me. Show me the
I guess
tag.
they are cotton, probably. I was thinking. I don't know.
Linen?
I just feel like they had like heavy clothing.
I think they would maybe have wool underwear. Did they wear underwear?
I don't know. When did people start wearing underwear?
That's a good question.
Shaman.
All right, here's my guess for under. Well,
When
see,
do
it's
people
gonna
start
be
wearing
it's gonna be a convoluted answer because, like, people will have like the like pants you wear under pants,
Pantaloons.
yeah, stuff like that.
I'm
But
gonna say 1842.
briefs. That's what we need to search. When did people start wearing
Undergarments.
briefs? You said what'd you say?
1842.
No, 19.
Okay, I'm just gonna say
Oh, wait.
you guys are way off.
1407. No, back.
Still way
That's
off.
so wrong.
Oh, it's like
That's wrong.
BC.
Yeah.
That's not underwear though.
They have a thing that looks just like underwear from 5000 BC.
But that's like all they were wearing.
Yeah, that's all they're wearing.
Look up when did people start wearing brief underwear, underpants.
Or modern underwear.
Sure, that's a good.
When was the thong invented?
Would you wear a thong?
4 months.
Okay, this is more realistic.
No, I don't think I.
Get you guys. Modern underwear.
1904.
1842.
He's closer. 1930.
That's what started World War II. We wanted the boxer short. They wanted the brief. We couldn't decide.
Jesus.
Bad take.
Anywho, that's all I got.
Yeah, me too. Shaven, you have anything?
No.
You lunatic. As always, people, thanks for rocking with us. Until next time.
Stay safe.
Thanks for listening to the Extra Medium Show with Alex and Corey. Please make sure you like and subscribe.